It's August 19th, 2015. Welcome to Cinema Cycle. Today we start a very entertaining journey through a Laserdisc that the Random Media Generator has given me. It is Russ Meyer's Vixen Collection. If you don't know who Russ Meyer is, or was, I'm a big fan of his. I consider him the American Fellini. I've seen almost all his movies more than once. I'm going to see him again. I'll explain more later on why I think this guy is probably an American treasure who has gone unsung in the annals of cinematography. But anyway, suffice to say that let's get ready for some really good sexual exploitation films. So I'm watching this movie, Vixen, by Russ Meyer, with actual commentary in the background from Russ Meyer, who's since passed away. And it's interesting. It's kind of like a, let's all go camp out in the woods, shoot a quasi-porno movie, and now I'm going to talk about 5 years later, like, we used to get drunk and do this, I had sex with this actress, or this guy did this, or this guy was a really good actor. Interesting stuff. You know, the thing that kind of springs to mind here as I'm watching this is it's the style, which is a Russ Meyer style, you have to see it. It's kind of reminiscent of Mad Men meets That Girl. It's kind of filmed with the film quality and camera style of a 1960s television show, but the content is all way over the top adult and almost kind of taboo for the time, but it's really well done. You know, it's interesting to note that in his commentary, Russ Meyer says that he got his start and he learned how to do all this from doing industrial filmmaking. He was in the Army, Signal Corps, learned photography and filmmaking, and then went on to do industrial films like those films you used to see in high school back in the 50s. And then that's what eventually led into this, which is his sexploitation erotic movies. But he says that he did this film with a crew of 5 people. 5 people. It's a cameraman, a director, makeup artist maybe. And you can tell it's not lavish, it's not fancy, but it's well done. You can tell he knew what he was doing from all those industrial films he made. One of the things I've noticed about Meyer's work is that the characterizations, these are actually written, and it's very well scripted usually. This one in particular I think had something to do with Roger Ebert, who worked for him. The characters are very blunt and they aren't superficial. It's like, this is who I am, and you root for them. This is the nymphomaniac. This is the brutish guy who has erectile dysfunction. This is the repressed black man, and that's the roles they play. There's no ambiguity about it. There's no subtleness, or maybe I'm acting this way, or maybe I think this way. It's like probably more like Greek theater, where it's just like, okay, these are the characters. You fill this role. You fill this role. You fill this role, and you will interact with a lot of sex. So.